People really mirror you until they can no longer mirror you. People mirror you until there's no more mirrors left to show you who you are. It's like vibing out with people, right? Y'all on the same level, y'all on the same vibration. Y'all can relate to the same things. Y'all laugh at the same things. Y'all have fun doing the same things. Y'all relate in a lot of areas until y'all don't. And then they vibe out of your life. And then, and then somebody else new comes into your life. And then it repeats itself. You're going up. You're constantly going up. At least you should be going up, when it comes to people that you interact with. Everybody's a mirror of you, right? Whether you like it or not. If you're just looking closely, you'll see something inside them, inside of you, right? If you are introspective, right? I consider myself very introspective. I consistently, continuously refine myself by going inside and, seeing how I am, seeing what I'm reflecting on the outside. If you are doing a continuous process of refinement for yourself, there's no way that you can ever be the same. But the ones you got to watch out for are the ones who don't do that. They don't self-reflect. There's no refinement. There's no introspection. There's no even desiring what they're mirroring on the outside to the world. They're not concerned about those things. They don't care how they're seen to the world. And while there's nothing wrong with that, it's just like, can you really grow if you don't go through a process of reflection and introspection and, seeing how you are and seeing how people receive you? It's always going to be beneficial to have a process of refinement for yourself. So again, people are mirrors for you. People show you who you are until they don't. And if enough people show you who you are because of what you're mirroring to them, what you're showing them, or, that thing, you will have vibrated so high that you now know who you are. And it'll be harder to find people that mirror you because you've outgrown things. You've refined yourself to the point of knowing exactly who you are, knowing how you affect people, knowing how you show up, knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, and everything else. You don't need anybody else to show you those things. So refine yourself. Go inside. Stop looking outside of yourself. And I know I do this sometimes. But as a person who is interested in learning who they are and refining who they are and being better for not only myself but for my outside world, because I care about how I'm reflecting on my outside world, it's beneficial and it's helpful. So go inside, not inside, but go inside. Look at yourself. Ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, why did you respond to the things that you respond? Why do you have the reactions that you do to people? Why do you make the comments that you make? Why do you require the kind of attention that you require? Ask yourself questions. It's a bunch more questions, but that's the only ones I can think of right now. Ask yourself questions about yourself. When you interact with people and you see that the interaction wasn't favorable, or it was different, it left a bad taste in maybe somebody's mouth or your own mouth, because your mouth is the only mouth that really matters. Pay attention to that. Ask yourself questions, and then you refine yourself, right? Just do that. And I promise you're gonna come out on the other side like sparkling, clean, like amazing, feeling good, and having fun. Because at the end of the day, you gotta have fun with this whole thing in life. You have to have fun with knowing that this shit is a game. Like, it's not real, but it's real, but it's not real. It's a paradox. And if you just do certain things, you will have the most amazing results. But I think the most important thing is no one can tell you who you are, because you know who you are based on your process of refinement of yourself.